definitely buy this new UGC item. You know, if you want a pretty face or something. Alright, chat, let's run it back one more time. The starter house. If you've played Bloxburg, you know that this is the very start of humble beginnings and very quickly after endings. So I held this Bloxburg build battle to see who could take this hunk of junk and turn it into something bold and brash. The catch is that there are 100 players competing and the grand prize is $1 million. Yeah, that's a lot of money. So over the span of 2 weeks, aka 14 days, aka 336 hours, aka I'm just trying to add more time to this video, I've had players build their butts off trying their absolute hardest to turn the original starter house into something spectacular. And here's how that went. 105 submissions. Dude, you think I got all this time to judge all these builds? So, along with myself, I gathered a panel of judges to give their thoughts on all these submissions. And I will say, I think the judging panel is a little too overpowered and their standards are too high. But just wait till you see all the builds we've got, it'll make a lot more sense. First up, we have Holly, an absolute beast when it comes to super detail and builds that take up every percentage of plot data that's usable. It's Floaty, a veteran builder that knows how to build amazing things even without decals and extreme detail. He is also known as the guy that makes chickens in Bloxburg. Kazuki. Yeah, I don't think this guy needs an introduction, so shall we move on? We shall. Tiger. A menace to the Bloxburg building community and a lazy bum, but he knows what he's doing. You might also know him as the guy that built Greece in Bloxburg. And lastly, Infinite. He's basically just me, but 20 times cooler and 100 times better at building. With 6 judges, including myself, to average out the scores for each build, we should end up with a fair and even ranking for each starter house renovation or / interpretation. So here's how the builds are judged. Design. How well the build style, layout, and proportions come together to create a complete look. Craftsmanship. The quality, detail, and precision put into the build. Creativity. How original, unique, and innovative the build looks. And overall impressions. Basically, does it wow. Was that weird? Yeah, that was weird. So to save you guys from having to watch me judge and rate all 105 submissions, I think it's best we move to the top 10 and honorable mention. And I'm not gonna lie, this part I forgot to record. Or no, I didn't forget to record. It's just the audio didn't pick up, so we had to go in a second time. But basically, I drafted Anix and Noel, who need no introduction at all, and they're gonna be my co-judges, you know, for the in-person tour. Starting out, we have honorable mention number 1, Monsieur Architecto, who unfortunately wasn't able to join any of the times that we had for touring, but this was one of my top favorites, especially for this competition. Like, it was a top contender. The fact that they kept the starter home so similar and just extended some parts and also just rebuilt everything just to upgrade it. Even parts of the interior were just so nicely detailed and arranged. The pictures just don't do it justice, and I wish I saw this in person. Sadly, it didn't make its way into the top 10, but it did get into honorable mentions, and it totally deserves to. Next up, we have a submission by It's Millie, but it's actually 12 Puppy Dogs 12. I think this is an honorable mention that you chose. What they have is like a starter house, but it's like more upgraded just to make it look more realistic. My first comment on this was like, it looked like something you would see on a house listing website, and it's by Millie.
Yeah, it does. It also looks like the green starter home.
Yeah, the original one.
The $75,000
yeah.
one. Or it's like Roblox Studio Toy Box homes. Ooh, that arch on the front. Wait, I like that stone texture they used, the decal.
You know what would have been if they used red brick for that instead? I think it might contrast nicely, but it'll be really colorful. I like how it dips here too. Interior, very nice.
Ooh.
Vaulted ceilings. The decor, I definitely like the exterior more.
Yeah.
It's not finished. I think
It's definitely like Annex-esque.
Annex-esque? No, I
Yeah.
don't think he could get to this level of building. He's not here
That's
to
true.
talk about his
You know-
Chick-fil-A today.
Bro, he's always freaking hungry.
He's actually
But-
sleeping, I think.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. He's always sleeping. The gardening on this house, it's darker than the original starter home. Like, this is a darker tinted home. I don't know how to explain it. The grass is darker.
Like everything.
The trees are darker. Yeah, like
just
it's got a darker aura, which isn't a bad thing, but
It makes it feel more realistic, I think. So it's a good renovation. Is this an honorable mention? There's no way.
yeah, it was.
Oh my god, this is an honorable mention? That's insane.
Oh, I love Victorian. The only thing that bothers me about this house is that there's not a lot of green like the starter home, which is why I think it didn't place. If they used more green, ooh, the back is nice. If they had more greenery like the trees and flowers, but I'm just assuming they ran out of time. But the mosaic on the windows is nice too.
Dude, look at the detail on that. I don't know if it's a decal.
that's crazy.
I think it is a decal. You know what? They might have taken just a picture online and then just put the wood grain texture over it. That's insane. This is actually 11th place, and we're touring the top 10, so this is like kind of there, so it makes sense. I think you also chose this, or maybe I chose it. I don't know.
I can't believe this didn't place. I think it's a Japanese style home, but the gardening really makes it look so you know?
It's just the shape of the house up here. I don't know. I didn't really like it.
See, I really like that. It gives like Wink's fairy home. And it's if this was a competition based on mainly creativity or being unique, this would definitely win.
I mean, it was based on creativity. It's just we have insane builders. But yeah, look at all the detail up on the path leading up to the house. The door's custom and it opens. Interior's decked out and very cottagey looking, very green.
Yeah, the inside is really nice. The only thing with the inside is you can't really tell it's the starter home.
Yeah, I mean, I think they did keep the layout. Like here you enter and then here's like it was like originally the dining room, and then over here would usually be the bedroom. They just rearranged it, but this entryway is still the same. I like when they do the change in elevation.
Oh yeah, it looks so nice. It's such a good way to add detail.
Yeah, and it also puts the house on a podium, so that's nice. Here's our 5th honorable mention. It's another Victorian home. It's just a lot of Victorian homes.
That's right. Look at the balcony fence.
Up here,
I like
the inaccessible balcony fence.
That's right.
Accessibility is everything. Dude, there are so many Victorian homes. Like all of these could easily place first, and the margins are so close. Like all of them have the same amount of details. Look at the decal in that window. The only thing about this one is that it doesn't have an interior, but it does have the first room, so that's nice.
Yeah, that staircase is really nice. Look at the railing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the railing. I feel like it's a little thin and disconnected, but like the effort is there. And now we move into the top 10. This is literally the moment you've all been waiting for, and the moment I've been waiting for. Not saying the other builds are bad, but like I'm just excited. This is the first in the top 10. So this is 10 by XOXO Elliot. I think it's bro, what do we say this was? This is like a Nordic house or
Norwegian or Nordic, yeah. But I just like the willow trees and the sunflower details are really nice.
How did you deduce that this was Norwegian?
Well, Tudor style homes are in Norway.
Yeah,
this is a very common style. Maybe Germany, I don't know.
When I first saw this in submissions, I thought it was like a really cool house from like straight from a fairy tale, because all these fantasy curves or whatever. I build Minecraft houses like this.
Yeah, I was gonna say it reminds me of those Minecraft speed builds we follow.
Yeah, the willow trees too, very nice addition.
Yeah, those are really nice. And look at that door. There's flowers. Go back to the front of the door. There's vines on the door of flowers.
Yeah, definitely one of the most unique doors, I think. Interior, it's a little open.
You need to tell them what Anix said about the deer on the wall.
Dude, Anix, when he was here and he saw this house, he said if this was his home, it would be Noelle's head instead of the deer's.
And I said, what happens if you bring a girl home? Like, what if she asks, why am I on the wall? I forgot what he said.
Dude, he's just gonna say, oh yeah, that's real or something. Oh no,
yeah,
he said that about the FBI. If the FBI came in and saw the house and it was just your head hung up, he would say, oh yeah, that's real. Like, not even try to hide it.
Oh yeah.
Only comment about this. Okay, let's move on. Number 10. I think this is a really good submission for 10. This is 9th place by Zaza. 9th place is insane for this one. Their hands sticking out of the house. It's like a bunch of souls are just being sucked in. You know when artists always complain about drawing hands? They did it in bloxburg. Like, it's so perfect. And then the eyeballs. I don't know if that's a reference though, but I like how it's being lifted out of the ground. I think aside from that, there's not that much to look at. Like, this is pretty much it. It's just a solid build, and creativity is what puts it up this high. Okay, coming in at 8th place is a build by Clark, and he basically did this with a starter house. It looks really good. It's beautiful even. I just don't have the words to describe what it is because I'm not educated enough to know what it is, but I absolutely love the style, the pillars, the details. I just feel like everything is really dependent on decals, but even then it's like absolute perfection, especially with all these structurals. Unfortunately, the back isn't finished. As you can see, it's just a box. Please spare me, I ran out of plot. How did you run out of plot data for this? I mean, I'd have to assume the interior is done, but the interior doesn't look finished. But either way, it plays top 10. I think this is one of our better submissions because it does keep a lot of the things that are in the original starter home, like the green and the yellow and then the shape as well. So I think this is pretty deserving for 8. Okay, 7th place. This is by Axe Builds, and it looks great from the front, but if you spin to the back side, it's not done.
It's fine. It's fine.
Dude, we definitely should have put like a criteria
complete
to have like
builds only.
Yeah, exactly. It's fine. It's fine.
Well, ooh, Ooh, that's so nice.
I will say
I
this
didn't
is
see
really
that
nice.
last time.
Dude,
This one just
nice.
gives like fall starter home. If there
Yeah,
were
with the
specific
tree.
seasons for a home, this would be the fall one.
Yeah, I agree.
You should do
Especially,
that. Like, there's a winter starter home, there's a fall starter home, spring and summer.
I mean, we just make a starter home for every single season and month.
Let's start doing that.
The amount of detail on all of these roof trims, like even this, the wiring here, I
balls.
don't even know what it's called.
Yeah, what is it made of?
I think it's string, but like that's
Yo, what is that
insane.
poking thing?
Which thing? Whoa.
The thing the string is connected to, that poking star-looking thing.
Probably like 4 basic
is that?
shapes or something. I don't know. It's just a lot of detail.
Oh my god, did you see the flower?
Where?
On the pillar.
The poppies?
Under the, like, balcony thing.
Under the balcony. This thing.
Okay, no, go up. Okay.
Oh,
zip in.
this!
Yeah,
it's like little
that's so
elements.
cool.
I think this is really deserving of 7.
Yeah, if it was
It's just-
completed, it would probably place higher.
At the same time, I feel like it's not deserving of 7. It's whatever.
Nobody cares about the back.
The thing is, we
Nobody
judged
cares.
with just pictures, so you could manipulate your pictures to, well, not edit it, but like you could just take a screenshot of what
Yeah, that's true.
needs to be seen and not what doesn't need to be seen. Okay, this one you didn't see
This was my
yesterday.
favorite build.
We
this
have,
is my absolute favorite.
Your absolute favorite by Bartco. This place.
Yeah.
You want to guess what this place? Like what place
did
did
it
it
place
come
out
in?
of 10 or is it like
This
later?
it is top 10, but like what place?
7.
6. You weren't off the mark.
Okay, good. I love modern, so this was such a unique, like no one else did a modern
I mean,
take
there
on
are
this. Like,
lots
I
of
want to
modern
steal
builds.
this build.
It's just they're not in the top 10.
Like I should make my Blush Mansion V2 look similar to this. It's
You should.
so beautiful.
In the pictures, I don't think it does it justice. There are a lot more shapes in here than I thought there was.
It's just so nice on the eyes. I don't know. It gives really rich vibes.
Is it because it's like super simple?
It's like simple but detailed at the same time.
This stairwell just nicely leads up to the entrance, and then over here, it's nicely laid out too, and it follows the same starter house layout, kind of. Not really.
Oh, yeah.
But here's the entrance, office area, and then stepping into here, it drops down, bro.
Oh,
And then
that's cool.
look at the sunlight. Living room, dining room, kitchen.
Yeah, the natural lighting is so.
Spiral staircase downstairs. Downstairs is also utilized. Oh, this is a little interesting. It's like a walk-in bathroom. My complaint is that the bedroom's on the first floor when it could be up here with all the natural light, but no. Dude, the exterior is just insane for this.
The floors and like how everything's brown, but then the two big, I don't know, statement parts of the house are the colors. It's so nice.
Bro, oh my god, what the? What just happened?
That's what I'm talking about.
Bro, what?
Wait, where does it take you?
Downstairs to
Oh,
the
it's garage.
garage. I was gonna comment that this part isn't a garage and it's just a wall, and then there's also like a fake door here, but I guess this makes up for it. 6th place. That's insane.
First in my heart.
This is, I'm pretty sure over here is 5th place. Yeah, this is 5th place, and it's by Hampton. The thing I like the most out of this build is the part over here where the house is getting destroyed, and it's like it's a moment frozen in time. Look at the guy that's holding on for his dear life inside. Like, that is crazy. I can't find anything to comment on because it's just so perfectly done. Look at the wall insulation, the pink stuff on the fallen tree going through the yellow. Like, dude, this is so cool. Everything's just perfection. And I just want to say, this is one of those clips that I forgot to record the audio of Anix and Noel, but they were also absolutely glazing the heck out of this build, and I really think it deserves higher, but we just have that much competition. So really good job. Congrats on 5th place. Okay, here we have Jaden's house, and it's not even a house. This is like, guess what place this came?
3rd.
Okay, well, it's 4th. It's very close. I think a lot of the judges had this like number 2 or 1. Of all the builds, I like this one the most in terms of like creativity, because it just turned it the whole thing into a monster. I want to say the interior is lacking, but that's besides the point.
I like how the floor of the plot shows the actual where the house is supposed to be.
Yeah.
That brown spot, and then the house is lifted.
It's like it's fully grown out of the ground.
Yeah, and he's holding a tree.
Oh yeah, he makes use of like absolutely every item that comes with the starter house. He makes use of it. So even the tree that uses tree on the side, it comes. So that's insane.
Yeah, that was so good.
One of my favorite builds for sure. Did you point out the saliva, bro? This is like so disturbing. It's actually insane.
Yeah.
Very good build. And this is 3rd place. This is by OK Seashell-y.
Oh, it's not loaded in yet, is it?
I think it is loaded in. It's fully loaded in.
No, it looks collapsed right now.
What?
Maybe it's the lighting. Wait, change the lighting.
It's because it's loaded on the wrong angle, but it's fine. This is 3rd place by OK Seashells.
I like this build so much.
I also
Just
really like
remember
it.
how I pointed out the circles on the green wall
Oh
trim
yeah, the detailing up
design.
here. That's insane. Every single one of these, I don't even know how you have the time
Little
to do that.
circles. Yeah, she was insane for that.
I pointed out the windows, and the windows, I didn't realize they had like 5 layers of depth, and it just adds so
Whoa.
much to the house.
You know, another thing I like about this build is the gardening itself. It complements the build. Like the colors, it's so nice.
Yeah, it's all yellow and green, and it just works perfectly. Nice outdoor seating,
Yeah.
patio. This window just makes me lag.
There's too much going on.
Okay, interior also looks insane. Like if
I
you
love
showed me this and just this, I definitely wouldn't think this only placed third.
You know, this reminds me of The Sims a bit, how it's more realistic than Bloxburg. Like, I wouldn't first guess this is Bloxburg to me.
Dude, I'm lagging. That's how real it is. You lag in real life.
That'd be glitching and dropping frames, that's all. She took the colors of the starter home and then made it more realistic.
What is this? This is living room. Living room's very nicely done. Upstairs, this is my least favorite part of it. It's just the railing. It just feels a little quick. And then upstairs, very nice as well. The whole second floor is actually functional. Maybe not this part, but like this definitely could have been made functional. It's just maybe time. The only downside is that there's no bathroom. So that's a big L. Maybe that's why it placed third. Next up, we have a second place. This is by Alex. And I can't lie, the first time I saw this, I literally like it got me so bricked up. This was like my number one submission by far.
This gives like in an anime they always have homes like this on this type of slanted street or like coming of age Netflix movie. I just love this home design.
Dude, the slant is what gives it absolutely everything.
Yeah, I just like the telephone poles. I feel like it gives it a really nice touch of realism.
Like everything's so
like,
perfectly drawn. And then there's like
delicious.
imperfections. It actually works with the trees. Oh my god. Enix was saying yesterday, like if this wasn't on a slant, this would definitely not be in the top 10. I do agree, but like the slant is literally everything.
Yeah, the slant gives it this really unique, I don't know, perspective, you could say.
Yeah, especially for the it opens up the bottom floor and then it's just accessible over here. It's insane.
Did you see that the garage door is custom?
I actually didn't see this yesterday. It was custom and it curves. And it actually closes. When it closes, it looks pretty good. Big driveway. Okay, interior. Another part of this house that I really wanted this to win. Like, I don't even know what to say, bro. Another part was that, like, the interior, everything was comparable with the original starter home. So, like, if you put this kitchen next to the starter home from the original, it looks exactly the same, but, like, upgraded. And then the same goes for, like, the dining table. It's the exact same dining table.
Everything is retained nicely in an escalator elevated way.
I didn't even notice this. I thought it was just the Bloxburg item, but he remade every item, but like upgraded with basic shapes. Like this table,
so nice.
it has the larger stumps for support, and then this chair also has other supports. So like I really wanted
crazy
this to win.
detail.
Lights as well.
I like how they look at the fridge. Like it looks busted, but it's nice.
The stickers too.
Like the OG. Yeah, like the dirt stains. It looks like the OG fridge, but nice.
Actually crazy. Even the wallpaper here, the original starter home has the same wallpaper pattern, but they did it with basic shapes and structurals. It just gives it so much
that's not
more depth.
decals?
No, it's not decals, it's structurals.
Holy.
All the doors are upgraded. There's the bathroom. The bathroom is very reminiscent. Living room's very nice. Here's the couch. Here's a small bedroom. Plants.
So nicely detailed.
And then there's like these small elements that just match the style of the house. The radiator.
This looks like a Phasmophobia map.
Really?
With the closets. Yeah, the closets.
I feel like this would be an arsenal map. Even the bed sheets have all the structural detail. Next doors we have like storage. The what do you call this? The double opening doors. And then the second floor bathroom, laundry. Dude, this house has everything. And then even better, this opens up downstairs. And then it's like
what is that thing called?
the HVAC stuff. Yeah, the sump pump. Yeah, you're right. It's just got everything.
Like what the heck? Who's thinking about that when they're building?
Literally,
Alex is.
would never think about this. Like all these details.
I would
Anyways,
leave my garage empty.
I really like this build submission. Okay, this one, first place, was actually insane. You saw it last time, but like even now, seeing it a second time, it's still so insane. The fact that you can even do this in Bloxburg.
Yeah, I mentioned this yesterday, but how the was it yesterday? I don't know. The NPC, you could see the motion of like how the ice cream is actually being sucked in. It's like in action.
And then the scale of objects also just changes down there. You can see a little human. It just makes it so convincing that it's actually black holing.
Yeah, and he showed how he did it in the house. That was crazy.
Hold on, inside there's like a physics thing, and when we did this the first time, Anix was like, this I don't know, it was like traumatizing. This is like straight up linear algebra, but it's so complex to that point.
Look at that. Everything's being pulled in like an actual
The walls,
sinkhole.
they just curve
Yeah, look
with
at that.
the thing. I didn't even see this last
Oh,
time. There's like
no.
a noob in the bathtub and the exclamation marks too.
Yeah, I like those.
That is absolutely insane. And then the light fixtures.
Yeah, and you can see the insulation, can't you, up there?
Yeah, the insulation and the wires just being pulled by the black hole or whatever this is. It's absolutely
Yeah, this
insane
is
and
so
really
good.
deserving. And then there's me upstairs on the roof.
Why are you thinking of Annex?
Why would I not be thinking of Annie? Bro, we have a flight tomorrow. We need to stick together. We're best buddies. This is better than anything we can all make. Look, the attention. Look into the black hole. There's a man that's been sucked in. I think it's Tom. All physics is just being bent. Oh my god. So that brings us to the end of this competition. And before it ends, I just want to say a special thank you to everyone who submitted a build and participated in the build battle. For this being the first time I've held a build battle of this size, especially, the turnout was truly amazing, and I really do appreciate the time and effort that everyone's put into this. Like, it was so cool just to check back every single day and see a new build posted for the build competition. Albeit at the beginning I was really worried because we had some interesting submissions, but the amount of creativity and skills in some of the builds blew me straight out of the water, and low-key it kind of got me bricked up. But anyways, if you'd like to participate in a future build battle, remember to join the Discord server if you haven't already. And now the hard part of giving away the cash prizes to the winners over the span of 40 days, because I can't donate more than $50,000 a day. Thank you so much, bloxburg, for making my life so easy. And if you do want to see all 105 submissions, which I'm sure you really do, they'll also be open in the Discord server, so make sure you join that. And you should definitely buy this new UGC item using the link in the description below. Please, thank you, goodbye.